Hey guys, Ken Smith Fishing. This is a little midweek threefer, and I'm posting it because it's timely. Two of the three things are timely. So the first thing I'm going to show you is an update on some stock that Jones just got back in stock like we did a few weeks ago. I apologize. I wanted to get this up last night. I couldn't do it. I accidentally took my boat down to Vider with this camera in it, which had my footage in it. But getting it up tonight. Part two of this is going to be some of you guys. So by the way, that includes some live scope stuff, some Helixes, a bunch of Garmin stuff, active target stuff. They got a bunch of stuff in stock that they've had on order for months and months. So you'll see that in the bit right behind this, just a couple minutes. And then part two of this. A lot of you guys probably saw on one of the Champion Facebook pages, a guy had bought a Champion in a color he didn't like, and he had it wrapped. And that boat was down at Showtime. So I had filmed it just because I thought it was fascinating, and the boat looks really sharp. So I'll post that up right after the first part. And then part three, what is part three? Well, by the way, so Saturday, we'll be at Bass Champs at Toledo Bend. Again, don't forget, $8,000 up for grabs over there in Spark money. You don't have to live in it. You don't even have to sign up for Spark. All you got to do is sign up for Spark Fishing, $75 per team. So one guy signs up, both of you are signed up. You can win $8,000 at Toledo this weekend, be the highest finishing Spark fishing or customer in the top 10, and then another $5,000 at the championship. Don't forget, if you weigh an 8-pounder or bigger, submit it to ShareLunker. That'll put you in the lead for the big bass tournament over there for $2,000, and it'll win you at least $250 as well on top of that. Last thing. I just thought I'd give you guys a Rayburn update as I know it right now, and mainly about ramps. So, hey guys, Ken Smith. We're over here at Jones Trolling Motor with Taylor, and we rigged my boat today, and I'm going to post this up just like I did the other day because you guys got a massive shipment yesterday that we've already sold some of them with a quick Instagram post. So, Taylor, talk about what's rolled in here in the last couple of days and how long you've waited on it.
All right, so some of this stuff has been literally months on end. You know, we're talking 2 to 3 months on order, just because of demand and supply shortages right now. But right now we've got quite a few of the EchoMap 122 SVs, touchscreen, live scope compatible, ultra high def sonar. Come down here, we've got the Plane 1223, which is an awesome live scope only unit or mapping only, depending on how you're rigging your boat out. Then I've got the XSV model of that, which is sonar compatible, set up for side scan on the back of your boat if you want to use that GPS map family of graphs. Right here I got a 1022 XSV, the common dial unit that a lot of crappie fishermen love to use. Then I've got the Plane 1022s, just step down, the plain Jane live scope only models. Got some more of those down here. Got the 923 XSV, 9-inch GPS map touchscreen, full capability on everything. Then I've got the bad boys, the 84 and 8600 series, 12-inch. Anything under the sun, if you name it, you can watch Apple TV on if you hook a receiver up to them.
That's what we just put on my boat.
We got transducers still in stock, got some 56s and some 36s, the new high def options. Got a bunch of live scopes down here on the bottom shelf, and got a couple of 1222 XSVs right here, and another couple 1022s that spilled over down there. So got a lot of Garmin stock right now, a lot of stuff that's real hard to get. I mean, most of this stuff on this top shelf's been on order for several months.
So by the way, you also have some of those 80-pound Minn Kotas that were hard to get, right?
We do. We've got some more of the 8045 Ultrexs with the built-in universal sonar. We had a stack of about 12 or 13 of them last time you were here. Sold all those out. Now we got a hold of a few more of them. I think we've got about 7 of them here that aren't spoke for. We got a couple of the 112-45 Ultrexs with the built-in sonar, so we got that option.
Got some forces?
Got some forces, but as you can tell by the stickers,
wow, those are gone.
They come in Friday.
There's one left.
Now it's already got a shipping label on it.
Oh, so it's already gone.
Yep.
All right.
Humminbirds, still cycling through some inventory there as well. We just got a shipment of 10s in. Got some 12s here as well.
2 of those sold this morning. So.
Yes, yep. Still got a bunch of extra, adapters and cables and transducer mounts. You name it, we try to keep it here. Got a couple. We got a Solix here. Got more on order. So.
All right. So when I shot the Instagram photo this morning, there were 4 or 5 of those there.
The active targets.
Yes.
Yep.
So there's 2 left.
Yep. Down to 2 now, and your guess is as good as mine on how long that lasts.
Those 1-point are pretty hard to get too, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And the Baja version versus the regular one, they both work on a bass boat. It's just a difference in packaging, pretty much.
Okay. You got steps back in?
Got steps back in stock. We go through them just about like graphs here lately. $399 installed. You know, and most of the competitions of $400 to $500 before you get somebody to install it still. So very, very affordable and very strong.
Now, I saw, and I knew how rare they are, you had the Pro Charge, or the Power Pro Charge. Those are sold, right?
Yes, those are sold. We've got, I think, 3 or so more on order that should hopefully be coming in the next few days.
Actually, Marcia said they've shipped.
Yeah, they have shipped. So
if you want one of those guys, you need to call
real quick.
Real quick, yeah. And then still got a few Minn Kota chargers as well.
Yep.
Awesome. You got plenty of batteries?
Got plenty of batteries. We keep a shipment coming in weekly to fill in what we use during the week, so our batteries are always fresh.
I hate to say, when you said shipment, I thought you were about to say something else. All right, so there you go, guys. The Helix is, so seriously, I posted an Instagram post this morning. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Ken Smith Fishing 2.0. And I think there were 5 of those active targets. They're gone. Marcia also said a guy called from the Instagram post and bought 2 of the Helixes, so they're going to sell pretty quick too. But I just wanted you guys to see this. I'm going to do my very best to get this posted up. This is Tuesday afternoon. I'm going to try to get this posted by tomorrow afternoon, so you guys at least have a shot at some of this inventory if you want it. So Taylor and I are fixing to carry the cat to the lake, and we got to figure out where you put gas in it. And he's going to go tune, and we're going to talk about this in this video. He's going to tune my side imaging and actually everything for me. You know, I've got sort of my preferences, but I love seeing a guy who does this for a living, what he does different, and I learn something every time we've done this. So we're going to go play and maybe make a couple of casts.
That's right.
You ready?
Ready.
All right. Guys, I'm down here at Showtime in Vider, and I just thought this was interesting. So this is a champion sitting out here in a parking lot. And it's a white champion, but in fact it is not a white champion. This is a blue champion that the guy bought it and didn't like the color on it. That's a wrap. They wrapped the entire boat in white, and even the champion stripe is a wrap. This is a blue boat. That's the craziest thing. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter anymore what color your boat is, or if you buy a used boat, you know, for a few $1,000s, that boat can be totally wrapped a different color. How wild is that? I just thought y'all might enjoy that. I know several of you saw it on one of the Facebook champion boat. I'll post it on the same place. I think they had some pictures up, but I thought I'd share a video with you guys. Just exactly what that looks like. So I want to correct myself. I just talked with the guys inside, so I can see the scene right there. And what it was a white running surface. And somewhere right in through here, there it is right there, I can feel it. Right there is where the wrap is. You see it's got a little bit of hull cracking on that boat. But, so the side, it was a white running surface and a blue side. And they came in and made the boat itself white. That's just cool. I mean, it's clean looking too. Looks like he's had it recarpeted at some point. Because that is not a new boat. But that's wild. They wrapped the sides of that boat, made a solid white boat. Very cool. Thought you guys might enjoy it.
I just thought I'd give you guys a Rayburn update as I know it right now, and mainly about ramps. So Rayburn, when I looked this morning, it was about 2/10 under 7 feet high. So it's super high. Looks to me like driving across. I hadn't been on the water, my boat's getting wrapped, but looking at the water, it looks like it's got a lot of color to it. But most importantly right now, so I did a little, I made some phone calls this afternoon. So Hanks, I'm working south from north to south. Hanks is closed. Monterey is closed. I believe Shirley Creek is open. I don't know that for sure, but you can call there and find out. So Monterey's closed. Humphreys is open, I'm told. I would suspect Jackson Hill's open, but I don't know that for a fact. Also a place you can call and see if they're open. Harvey Creek, not Harvey Creek, Caney Creek is closed. And somebody told me today that one of the two ramps at the south end is closed. I believe what they said, and he didn't call them the names that I know them by, but I believe what he said was the old Twin Dykes. So the core ramp over there is closed, but the Humphreys ramp is open. I believe that's correct. I don't know about Mill Creek. I don't know about St. Augustine. I don't know about Powell Park. And I don't know about Marion's Ferry, but I'm sure Marion's Ferry's washed out right now with all the water coming down the river. But everything down here, so I emptied my rain gauge. Today is Thursday. I emptied my rain gauge yesterday at noon, and it had 3 more inches in it today. So it has just rained and rained and rained, and we got more rain coming. Toledo's at 172 plus, so it's over pool. Everything down here's full. The gates are open at Toledo Bend. They're pouring water out of there. I think if you can get to a bank somewhere, you can still catch them. The trick is getting to a bank somewhere. So from everybody I'm talking to, the offshore bite is toast right now. Everything is what's little still going on is shallow. And that's certainly what we're going to focus on when you see us at Toledo. You're going to see us, we're going to have basically 3 things tied on at Toledo Bend. We're going to have spinnerbait, well, maybe 4. Spinnerbait and a frog for sure, and a flipping stick. And some chance we'll throw a chatterbait. You know, I like throwing a spinnerbait around the bushes more, though, because it stays hung up less. So Jim Jones from Spark Energy and I are going to fish together. We're probably going to get our brains beat out. I pre-fished Toledo Bend just 2 short years ago, so it's been a really long time since I've been on Toledo. But, you know, I talked to Glenn Freeman this week. By the way, we've still got that wing thing video coming. We were going to try to shoot it Sunday, but the offshore bite's just shot right now with the high and muddy water. But we're going to shoot that video. And, you know, Glenn and I were talking. He said it probably doesn't matter right now whether you practice or not, because everything's changing, not week by week or day by day, but literally hour by hourly over there. So we're going to be on Toledo Bend. Might do a little Bigfoot watching on the bank as well, since Zawali's right there, and you know that's a famous Bigfoot area over there. By the way, I did get my Bigfoot sign up in here. I've got a big a reorganization project coming. I got some really cool stuff some guys have hooked me up with. I'll share that with y'all in the next couple days. And I think that's everything. Seems like I'm missing something. Shoot, guys, I'm sorry if I am. So there we go. We will see hopefully a bunch of you guys on Toledo Bend this weekend. And we might sneak out on Sunday here on Rayburn just to poke around according to what the weather is. I'm pretty tired of watching it rain, so if we could get a day where it's not raining, I'd love to sneak out on Rayburn and try to get y'all an on the water Rayburn report. So there you go. We'll see you guys this weekend. Thanks, guys.